Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back. It's early morning edition of Message to Lilla. Um, this is today's video message for my friend Lilla, a friend of mine who lives around and around the world while I'm lying and lonely in the state of Oklahoma, as you can probably tell from my Okie accent. So it's Tuesday, I believe. I'm so tired, I can't think straight. I can't think of what day it is. I believe it's Tuesday, and it's September the 14th, I want to say, 2021. And today's message, Liela, is do yourself a favor and never stay up for over 20 hours straight, because you're going to be really fucking tired. And you'll get so tired that you can't think straight, and you feel worn out and you feel exhausted, and you forget simple things. Like, I'll put my keys down and then forget where I put them and look all over the car, and then realize they were right here beside me. Little things like that. That's what'll happen. So don't take it from me, because I've just done that, and I've been up since yesterday morning, and here it is, the new morning of today. So don't do that. just get plenty of rest. Like, that's the moral of the video today, is get plenty of rest. And the other part of the video is just try to live your life the best you can. It's never easy, and it'll never be easy. But despite everything, and in the face of any obstacle, and in the face of any, negative feelings and negative thoughts and negative comments and negative people that rise up in life, you just got to do the best you can, and our time is limited, and tomorrow is not promised, and we just have to live while we can. We have to live the best we can. We have to take chances when they are given. We have to love people deeper and closer, and we have to share love, because love is the most important thing, and it's the best part of our nature, and it's the most beautiful thing that we have to offer anybody, and it's the most beautiful feeling when we're able to completely love so purely and completely, even if somebody doesn't love us in return. To be able to love them purely is the most wonderful thing in the world. And we just kind of have to love as many people as we can, and love as much as we can, and just roll with the punches, basically, and take everything that life throws at us, And like I said, it's not easy. It's hard. It's very, very hard. It's hard as fuck. But it's for all the beautiful moments in life that make it worth going. It's for all the beautiful people and all the great, close, true friends that you make. And it's for the little beautiful moments in life, like the sunlight on a beautiful morning, the cool breeze on a summer night, the shower of gorgeous autumn leaves, the feeling of accomplishment when you write a great poem, or fly a kite, or even just seeing the ocean and just how beautiful that is. And it's these tiny little beautiful moments that make up a life, that that are really what make it worth going for. All the beautiful little memories that we make, along the way are what make this whole thing worth going, through. And yeah, there's a lot of bad shit that happens. There's a lot of horrible things and a lot of negative feelings and negative emotions that, dwell inside of us. And, in our brain, you know, more often than not are our own enemy, and, and we get depressed and we feel anxiety and we feel despair. And, in our times when it's tempting to just want to opt out. But, if we keep going, if we kind of make ourselves realize that we're just feeling this way for the moment and it can and will get better, then we're able to power through, and witness all the beautiful stuff. We gotta go through all the hardship to get to the good stuff. That's just the way it is. And there is a lot of good stuff. It's not all doom and gloom. There's a lot of moments of beauty and levity and humor and sweetness that just make up this life and make up this crazy course that we're winding through the universe. And a lot of bad shit happens. A lot of bad shit's happened to me, and I know a lot of bad shit's happened to you, Lilla, but it's the nice, wonderful, beautiful little things that I think make it all worthwhile, that, make this all, worth the sweat and blood and grit and salt, it takes to get through all this. We go through all the dark so we can get to the light, basically. And, and how sweet that light is, the sweetness of knowing of love and feeling loved and pouring love out into someone and seeing that person that you love happy and feeling those, tender moments of happiness yourself and seeing the beauty of nature and seeing the beauty of the cosmos, like when you look through a telescope and you see planets and stars and galaxies. And when you go to the ocean and you see it just majestically crash on the shore and you walk in the sand, or even when you walk through the park on an autumn night and you feel the cool breeze and you hear the leaves rustling on the sidewalk and you see the mist of like the orange street lamps, the orange glow of the street lamps, and you see these little moments of beauty in the world, like the rising of the sun or the setting of the sun, or that moment when the moon is like hanging just right above the trees and just kind of have a perfect portrait it all is, or seeing the smile of a loved one or a family member and knowing the love of family and knowing the love of friends. And and family doesn't have to be who you're related to. People find families, people find people who love them like family, and anyone can. We just got to keep going. We got to keep pushing. We got to keep moving. Because if we do, we can get through the hardship. We can get through the darkness and make it into the light. And it won't always be light, obviously. There's going to be a lot of shit, a lot of bullshit we got to wade through, sometimes on a daily basis. But it's those little moments of beauty and levity and clarity and tenderness that make it all worth it. And people like you, who I found in this long course of life that I've been on, make it worth it. I love you, and you're the most wonderful, amazing, beautiful, intriguing, mysterious, perfect person I know, and I wouldn't trade a single thing for knowing you. I would it's cliche, but it's true. I would happily relive every day up to now so I could meet you. And the other great people I found, I've made a lot of true friends, both in real life and online, that I wouldn't have found if I had given up, if I had taken myself out of the picture years ago, like I'd wanted at the time. And even now I have to remind myself sometimes all the time. That I may feel this way right now, but it will get better. And I know if I keep going forward, I'll make it out again. It's like that Genesis song says, got to get in to get out. Sometimes you have no choice. Sometimes you find yourself tangled up in all this shit. But if you keep pushing forward, keep striving, keep going, keep moving, and keep thrusting yourself forward, you'll eventually untangle, find your way out, and find yourself in a better place. So, I don't mean to lecture, I don't mean to preach, and I don't mean to get on a soapbox about anything, but it's something that's been on my mind all night. I've been up all night thinking about a lot of things, about my life, about you in my life, about our friendship, about my friendship with others, about friends I've had, about good friends I've had, bad friends I've had, people I've known, people I've lost, people that have come into my life for a short period only to wander out of it again. You know, and many, many faces I've known from my past. And thinking about my future, thinking about, you know, any kind of potential I might have, thinking about how, you know, even now, I'm still figuring out a lot of things and still figuring out what I really want to do with my life. I've been up all night thinking about all this stuff, and the constant thought that was going through all of it was the thought of just how, even though I felt despair and I felt truly low and I wanted to die, I wanted to kill myself many, 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 many times, I didn't. And thinking about that made me think, why didn't I? And the more I thought about that, the more I realized, because even then I knew that if I just kept going, if I could just push my way through it and feel everything and feel all this grief and feel all this pain and feel all this sadness, that eventually I would get out of it. I would make my way out. I would just have to keep pushing till something gave. And all of those instances, it did. It took a long time. In all those instances, it took a long periods of time to get over things and to eventually heal and eventually accept a lot of things, but I did. And I'm glad, because, like I said, it's only been in the last few years I've made the best friends I've ever made in my life. With the exception of 2 people I've known for years, it's only been in the last few years I've made the closest friends I've ever had, who are still with me even now. And it's been in the last couple of years that I met you and became your friend, and I haven't regretted a day of it. And yeah, that wasn't easy in all that time. It's never easy. You know, sometimes it's harder than others, but it's never easy for one reason or another. You know, and even with the depression, which is a lifelong sentence, it's never easy. And you have your good days and you have your bad days. You know, everybody does, even people that don't have depression. We all have our good days and bad days, but if we just keep going, you know, the good, you know, will balance the bad. You know, it'll never be sunshine and roses and peaches and cream for everybody all the time. That's just not how life is. It's not great all the time. It's not terrible all the time either. I mean, it can be terrible for long stretches of time, but it's never terrible all the time. You have your good days too. You have those good moments. You have those beautiful moments. You have those little tiny precious moments of life that make it beautiful. And most importantly, you have the people who love you and people who care about you, people who you can truly rely on, and people you can truly trust. And those are the people, more than anything, that make it all worth living, and whose love never leaves you, and whose love you never want to leave, and whose love of you makes you see everything and see things clearly, and makes you realize just how beautiful it can be to be alive. You know, And that's something else I've been thinking about all night. It was like just how amazing it is to be here and see everything and experience all this, even the bad shit. I mean, to have had the opportunity to be born and see everything and grow up and see times change and see people change and you know, and meet some great people, even if some of them were only temporary. Like, to have experienced all of this, I think is really amazing. You know, I'm usually not this, like, you know, effusive or joyous, but it's really making me emotional thinking about all this stuff. And I've been happier. Like, you know, you've made me happier, and because you've made me start seeing a lot of things I didn't see beforehand. And your love and friendship have really opened my eyes to a lot of things, and I never would have found them if it weren't for you, if it weren't for your friendship, if it weren't for you loving me, if it weren't for your kindness. I would never have gotten to where I am now, because you loved me. And that love helped me, and it helped me grow, and it helped me get over so many things, and it helped me see things I'd never seen before, that I'm still seeing now, that I'm still opening my eyes to. And it takes a powerful kind of love to do that to somebody. A powerful love that you've given me and that I give you. And like, the love I feel for you is unlike anything I've ever felt for anybody. I've never loved anyone in my entire life the way I love you. And I've never felt loved by anyone the way I feel loved by you. And that love is helping me each and every day. It's helping me grow. It's helping me become a better person. I'm a better human being now than I was just 5 years ago because of you. And it's all because of your love. You showed me love. You showed me kindness. And it helped me break down all my barriers. It helped me break down the bitterness I felt. It helped me break down a lot of the anger and pain. And it started me seeing love. It started seeing me what love can be. It started showing me what kindness can be and what kindness can do. And it's made me inspired to be kinder and love more people. And I do. I really do. I love people more. Like, I love people. I love people in ways I never would have expected possible. And it's all because of you, Lilla. You're like, it's all because of you. And I thank you. Like, it's been a trip. Life's been a trip. It's been a wild, very bumpy ride, but all in all, very worth it, you know. And meeting you was the best part of all of it. So just know that no matter what happens, no matter where life takes us, I love you, and I will always love you no matter what. And I always have loved you since the beginning of our friendship. And again, just thank you for just loving me, and loving me in a way I'd never experienced, and in a way that helped me become a better person, and is still helping me become a better person and helping me grow. That is the power of love. That is what love can do. And that love, more than anything, is what makes it all worthwhile. So I may sound corny to you and to probably a bunch of other people, but fuck it. I don't really care. I believe everything I'm saying. And if I say nothing else as passionately in my whole life as I'm trying to be passionate now about this, because I feel so passionate about this, then so be it, because I have never felt as strongly about anything as I feel about this. And I want it to be known that I really do feel very strongly about this. I love you so much, and I just feel lucky. Despite everything that's happened to me. And it's been a lot. Especially to those who don't know me. I've been through a lot. And I mean a lot of shit in my life. But despite all that, I feel lucky. I feel lucky to have experienced it. Most of all because I found someone who loved me. And who I love beyond words. And everybody deserves that. Everybody deserves that kind of love. Not just love, but that burning, intense, all-consuming, encompassing love that changes you from the inside out and helps you see things you've never, ever thought possible. Everyone deserves that kind of love. I don't care who they are. And if more people loved people in that way, with that much passion and that much seriousness and that much open-hearted compassion, then this world would truly be a better place. And that's not me trying to like talk hippy-dippy shit. That's me being serious. Like, I'm being fucking real with y'all. The world would be so much better. You know, more people should love like you love, Lilla. More people should love like you love. And I'm just grateful for you, for your love, for your friendship, for your kindness, for your generosity, for all the time and effort you've put into our friendship, and for everything you've given me that I could never, ever repay. I'm so grateful because, you know, I don't mean this in any kind of religious way, but because I've been so blessed. Knowing you has been a blessing that I can't even describe. So, just know all that. Know that I feel it more strongly than I've ever felt anything. And know that no matter what happens, you know, no matter what course our lives go, know that I love you sincerely and deeply and passionately and madly and truly, like no one else I've ever loved. And I feel it like a raw nerve. I feel it vividly, viscerally, in the deepest part of my heart. And I wish everyone else in this world could feel that kind of love. So make of that what you will, I guess. I didn't mean to go on a tangent, but fuck it. You know what? I don't care. I'm speaking from the heart. I don't think I've very rarely been moved with this much conviction to kind of talk like this in my life. So I feel like if nobody watches any of the other videos I've ever put out, then I at least hope they see this one. Because if I can leave, yeah, if you allow me a little ego, if I can leave a few words behind for humanity after me, you know, not that anyone will ever hear them, but you know, if hypothetically I were able to, then it would just be this video. I would just want them to hear what I have to say about this. I guess that's the exhaustion talking, but it's not just the exhaustion. I really do feel this way. The exhaustion is just kind of loosening my tongue. But yeah, I truly love you, and I want people to love like you love, and I want people to feel love like I feel from your love, Lilla. So I didn't mean to get so heavy, but yeah, that's the message. That's kind of what what I try to say in every video, actually, and what I try to say to you, Lilla, every time we talk. I just don't think I've ever said it quite as eloquently as I have just now. So, let that be the message in today's video. And I really hope others see this video and really see what I feel, and hopefully maybe it'll open them up to being able to see that, you know, the potential to love themselves that way and to find people who love them that way, and maybe even inspire somebody somewhere. That would be nice. But anyways, I'm balls tired, so I guess I will end here after this long rant. Long but worthwhile, I feel. So anyways, get some rest. Don't stay up as long as I have, and just be grateful for the good parts in life. Somebody's backing up. I hear a beep. Anyway, I guess I will end the video here. I'll try to be back tomorrow to do another one of these, as I always try to be. I try never to skip a day. And just know that I love you, and if I don't talk to you again today, just know that I'm always thinking about you. Always, 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 always thinking about you. I never stop thinking about you. You're precious to me. You're truly, truly precious to me. And you mean more to me than anyone's ever meant in my entire life. And so I guess I'll end the video here so I can upload it, and then I'm going to go to bed. But I'll be thinking about you. So, thanks for watching. I think this is definitely the best video I've ever recorded. Not just these daily vlogs, but just I've ever done in my life. Feels nice. So anyways, yeah, I'll talk to you later, Lilla, and if anyone else is watching this, I'll try to post another one of these tomorrow if you're interested, so maybe you can watch me talk about something else. I'm going to sleep. Good night.